What up, guys? What up, guys? What up, guys? What up, guys? It's Ryan. It's Ryan from PhoneWagon. I'm not going to say the number of the day because we're not doing that anymore. This is the warm-up series.
I'm just getting warmed up.
So that me and Kane can get in a good cadence and so that I can update you guys on what's going on before we start. And hopefully you're part of the gang that's following us and is paying attention to the content that we're putting out right now so that then when we start to put out some even more fire and you start to come with us along for the ride as we go through one of the world's top accelerator programs.
We're going to win.
You guys will be from the beginning and you'll know exactly what's happening. So one thing that I want to talk about that I think is super cool that's already starting to happen, by the way, and we're doing this on a super small scale already. Like we have like 12 followers, but we are getting a bunch of views and our stuff's getting shared. So even though on YouTube it might not look like we have that much, we cross post. So we don't just take the YouTube video and put it on other platforms. We actually natively put the video on other platforms. So collectively, we're getting a lot more views than it's saying. But one of the things that I want to show you is check this out. Boom! Look at that! Look at that. That is an email that I got last night. And it came from this tweet. You see that editing? Right there. It came from that tweet. So this guy tweeted me right here. He goes, hey, Ryan, I think we might need to talk about this. He was just replying to one of my tweets. And then, boom, sent me this email right here. That's a solid email, so check it out. Basically, what this is saying right here is that he has 160 plus clients that could possibly use call tracking. Insane, right? And he wants to do a test for ours. And this is the second one I've got just this week, by the way. Saying, hey, I'm like following. And again, by the way, I don't even put out that much stuff, but what I'm trying to do is what I am doing so far, I want to scale it up. Because some of the best companies that I follow who I think are doing things right, like Groove, love Groove. I actually just did a guest blog post in Groove the other day. All of them are saying that content marketing is their number one customer acquisition channel by far, by a landslide. And guess what? Not a lot of people are doing it, but I'm already seeing ridiculous results. And this is on a super small scale. So that's why we're going all in on content marketing. I think it only works if you can monetize it by having a good product, right? Because it's like if you have a crappy product.
Exactly how does the suck cut work? Well, as you can see, it sucks as it cuts. It certainly does suck.
But if you know what you're talking about, you have a little bit of pedigree, a little bit of the past, and you have an amazing product that people love, I think, that's a win-win because one, you're providing a ton of value. So that's what we're doing. We're seeing wins already. Freaking awesome. I told you yesterday we were building out training materials for sales SDRs, the people who are going to then call and set demos. And today I'm actually going to meet in like an hour with a guy that I interviewed the other day, and then my advisor interviewed him. We're going to make him an offer.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Hopefully by the time you guys see this video, offer has already been sent, and July 5th, I guess, start date. It's kind of weird because July 4th is on a Tuesday, so I'm assuming that like normal people are taking the Monday off. Anyway, I don't know what to do. I'm going to do like a July 5th start date, even though our accelerator starts July 11th. You guys will hear more about that. I don't want to name drop it because I don't think I'm allowed. Yeah, so that's going on. I'm so pumped about that. And then just trying to hire more. So I have the AE that I'm meeting with today. He's going to come on board. Still need an SDR, another SDR, because like I told you, I'm training one. I've got pretty much all the training materials built yesterday. So today is really about creating comp plans. So that's what I was also doing last night until 2 a.m. But yeah, so just putting together comp plans and incentive plans, and then I'm looking at, using like Gusto for payroll, because you gotta, I guess, pay people and you gotta pay them the right way, do payroll taxes and all that super fun stuff that like these entrepreneurs don't really talk about. But anyway, awesome. I'm already seeing positive effects of the content marketing stuff so far. I really am excited for you guys to follow along the journey and for you guys to see what we're doing. One, for you to like add in the comments thoughts on everything. If you think we're doing things completely the wrong way, you can let me know and I'll take it with a grain of salt. I'm not gonna take it for face value, not gonna lie, but I'll definitely look it over and see if it makes sense, and I'm keeping everything eyes wide open, right? I'm not closed-minded, and everything I'm willing to like take a second look at, and let's debate it, let's beat it up. And customer payment just went through. That's the cool thing about a recurring business. Anyway, we need to get more of that. We need constant. So I have to turn my notifications off. All right, so that's today. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, and then we're gonna crush it all weekend because there's no days off. Love you guys.